Nia sotosomi halakia nana sasea ukura mo shokoya. Leseno, somebody else no coriandara se. Seni, siato. Sheno coriando somorongo shiara hilangia sonoreasha. Niasa. Good evening, good love, good light, good beauty, illuminators and way showers, and thank you for being with me once again as we have a galactic gathering of light here, as we share our highest excitement in bringing to you the infinite languages of lights, as we open today this very important and empowering portal on this 12/12/2018 day of the 3/3, the 33, and the 11 master portal energy. And today is about being the master. It is about seeing from the perspective of the master. And so many synchronicities today with me and everyone else. And I wanted to thank Bree. Hi, Bree. Thanks for being with me today, my Sagittarian sister.
Yeah, moon and Sagittarius.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm happy to be back.
It's been a while since we've had this opportunity to be together. And so I'm really excited to share this impromptu. Sorry, we started a little bit late today. This impromptu galactic gathering and light language lounge, as I like to call it, in Oracle lounge. And our buddy Alicia from Temple Beautiful's back there. She's actually working diligently in her lab for her LBCC historical apothecary shop. She's very busy for the holidays, concocting her beautiful brews to get it out to everybody. So many, boy, I just wasn't even sure where to start today because of all the beautiful synchronicities. I am a birth path number 11. And so for me, this 33 energy today, as I hold my Indian kyanite, today has been about connecting with the shaman, the earth angels, the guardians of Gaia. And actually it was Bree who actually, this was gifted to me as we're remembering today a year ago. She has a sister piece to it. And today is extremely energetic as we not only are in this energy of the 33 and the 11 portal energy, and the divine 33, that which represents the pyramid energy, the 369 energy, the 111 energy, the divine master portals. As I was connecting today with the eagle spirits, if any of you saw the impromptu video he did today, I was gifted, absolutely gifted today with the spirit of the eagle and the messages that they brought to me today about seeing from the master's perspective. There she is. Hey, darling. There's Alicia working in her lab. Hey, girl. So today I'm not only feeling this divine Sagittarian energy, as I am a sun, my sun sign is in Sagittarius. So I'm celebrating my birth sign, my solar return. My birthday is in November. So I'm a November Sag. So I'm also birth path number 11. So I vibrate in the 11/11 energy. I am a sun sign Sagittarius, and Bree happens to be a moon in Sagittarius. So here we are with this divine balance of masculine and feminine, of bringing in this divine, I've been in this divine mother energy for 2 days now. Mother Mary has been deeply connected with me today. And this Indian kyanite is bringing together this alchemy of earth, fire, water, ether. And we were commenting today on how she and I each are double fire signs, yet she's double fire and air, and I'm double fire and earth. And how this today also is such a powerful time for all of us, because Jupiter, the largest planet of our solar system in the Milky Way, is sitting right in Sagittarius, right in the galactic center. The new moon is in Sagittarius. I'm like, wait, there's more. Actually, Mercury just moved into Sagittarius today. And wait, I'm like, wait, I'm missing one. Wait, how could I forget? Jupiter, the new moon. I'm like, wait, I'm drawing a complete blank here. Why are you okay, Phil.
Is it Venus?
No.
It's not Venus.
I
No.
put it in my, I was like, wait a second. I'm like, how could I forget already?
I'm laughing because as you're speaking about the Sagittarius and the gateways and like the pyramid stuff, I'm putting 2 and 2 together over on my side. And I'm like, whoa, like I have my kyanite that,
oh, shit.
I have my kyanite that the ring sits on that Ramses sent me, right?
Oh my gosh.
So we can communicate better. And then also the twin, the human Earth Ramses twin is a Sagittarius as well. And so like just crazy things. Crazy.
And I was just saying right before we went live that I was feeling the strong energy between Bree and Alicia and I, because the three of us have very extremely strong energies, pyramid energies, Egyptian energies, Egyptian goddess energies. I got the pyramids. I've got pyramids all across my altar here. I've got my Himalayan salt lamp pillar, my salt lamp kale. I can't even speak, you guys. Pillar, salt lamp here. I've got my huge copper elongated pyramid here. My other elongated copper pyramid is at the other corner of this room. So so not only do we have this Sagittarian energy, and so all of this is sitting at the galactic center, expansive Jupiter, and the new moon of new beginnings, and Mercury, the messenger, and why I'm still can't think of the, whatever. I'm like I even posted, I'm like, isn't that strange? I'm drawing this complete blank. I have been in the strangest energy today. It has been, a roller coaster. I don't know. How about you guys?
It's been crazy for sure. I don't even know where to begin, so I'll let Bree.
It's like, huh? And she's busy, and Alicia's busy in her in her lab there creating her historical concoctions. I wanted to say hi to everybody too. I wanted to say hi to everybody else too, who's watching out there. So I was just checking in to see who. So we've got hi Stephen and Holly. Hi everyone, lovers unknown, love you guys. Thank you so much, Charlene. Love you guys for watching. Boy, talk about the eagle spirit energy. And and something else I was really feeling again today, so many synchronicities happened too with I was watching a video yesterday about Jim Charles was channeling Donner, the white dragon. And it was so, Heather Houston and I were talking about all the synchronicities she and I were having with this white dragon energy and white magic energy. And I had begun these symbols, you guys, the other day. And I still have not yet picked it up again. And I started doing these, and I started sharing them in a video the other day. And it was as if I needed to set it down, because I was receiving the information that it was coming, that it was something brand new for me, that it was coming from a place that I hadn't explored yet before. And somehow I was getting all these synchronicities about the white magic and white dragon energy, and bringing in the white dragon energy, the white magic energy. And all of a sudden I was in a meditation the other morning, and all of a sudden I heard them saying to me, they were showing me how these light languages, many of us are speaking, and me in particular, we're awakening the white dragons. And they said to me, these symbols were part of that activation, because they are actually in our inner earth. And we have just awakened them. They have just awakened. They started awakening in 2012. And I was listening to a video that he had posted, I think it was just yesterday, about it. And all of a sudden I started to get the information that that's what this was, that they were connecting with me and communicating with me. And so I shared that with Heather. And it was interesting because I can't remember the order of which it happened, but Dustin, who also speaks light languages, her partner, and he said he was also receiving information about the dragons and the white dragons. So I wanted to share that. I don't know what, something just said to me to share that. So, and
Those symbols are powerful.
And they are, and I actually had to set them aside, and then I was really busy with 3D stuff, and so it was as if it was like the more information had to come to me, and then when I really, for anybody who's new to my channel, hi, I'm Wendy. I didn't even introduce myself. I just wanted to say hi. If there's any new viewers out there, thank you for joining us today. All three of us in this room, Bree and Alicia and I, we are all light language linguists. We all speak and sing. Some of us hand sign. I hand sign. I tone. I write these symbols. And we, all three of us are channelers. We automatic write channel. There's so many synchronicities between the three of us. We're actually, I was talking earlier about how I also felt this really interesting Inuit and Native American connection to both of them, as well as the pyramid stuff, because we all grew up in the same area, right around the Great Lakes and Lake Michigan. All three of us lived in that area. I just recently relocated or translocated down to Tennessee almost 2 years ago. And it's going to be 4 years coming up in January that we'll be celebrating my 4th year on YouTube, starting my Languages of Lights YouTube channel. And Bree and I met shortly thereafter I started my channel. She found me on YouTube, and then we found out we lived an hour away from each other. And one synchronicity after another, we ended up, the whole pyramid thing gelled and melded with us. And we started to see and understand and feel the connections between us and the pyramids, Egyptians, what we came to do, our light languages, the power that they have to heal, the power that water and pyramids have to heal. I mean, all of a sudden, all this information just started exploding, and along with so many other things, and plants and plant music and plant medicine, and how we have everything we need here on Earth. And here is a perfect example of someone who has taken this joy and making it her living. Alicia, that's what she does in LBC Historical. She is an actual historical apothecary, really researching and recreating these original recipes, and then bottling them and packaging in such an amazing and powerful way. And there she is, literally working in her lab, creating this stuff. And I know for a fact that just her speaking languages, being around them, and what she's really embedding into her work. We have talked about this many times, and about the power that we have to, Bree and I have had many conversations, and Bree and I have done lots of events and videos together about water and the power of water and the power of pyramids and meditation and intention and manifestation. And that this is the master's class. And when I was receiving that information about the light languages and the power that we have to awaken these portals on the earth, to awaken these species that have come here to assist us and be awoken at just the right time, it was one of the most powerful meditations I think I've ever had, it because it's so real. And it was Donner that really began, I think, this journey with me in a part of even awakening me to my own role in this, and the white magic and the white feathers and the swan energy, and awakening this powerful divine white light energy, meaning that we're spreading this idea of the light, of the one love, of the one light, and understanding that everything's connected, that we're connected to everything, but there's nowhere else on earth like this in the universe where everyone is watching. what we're doing, because what we're doing has never been done this way before. Never, ever, ever. And look around how even Bree and I, look at how many people, and then we met Alicia, started speaking light languages together. And look at how many people you guys now are speaking them and writing them and hand signing and toning and singing than ever, ever before. There's a reason that we're experiencing this together, and that this all came together in this now impromptu, the three of us, and here are three, you guys, there's three of us. This was not planned. So I'm feeling so many things, and it's as if all of these, and then the eagles today visiting me today and bringing this message that this is it. We are ushering out this 11 energy, this master energy of 11, the master class. And now we're moving into 2019, the 12 energy. This is the 12th month. We're preparing for the number 3, the divine, the idea of the coming together of the body, mind, and spirit. And today, actually, I've got the wrong number up here today for the sacred Syrian circuitry, which today's date, I believe I added it up together, is November 8th. And one of the first things I wrote on this, one of the pads, and this is a very old pad that I was given, was when we are looking for harmony, that is where we find it. When we are in this place of unconditional love of self and other, we are in a state of gratitude and joy. We find complete harmony. And this is where we rest. And isn't it funny? The pyramid of body, mind, and spirit, and how we've all, everything has always been about threes. Yeah, go ahead, Bree.
Wendy, would you say that that would be inner peace?
Absolutely. And that's exactly why it said that. Rest here to find harmony.
Here's a crazy synchronicity. I wanted to talk about peace tonight because I was inspired by Katie Indicrow, who is an incredible way shower. She's on Facebook as Katie Indicrow, and she's very, very powerful lady. And she was doing an activation, or she was doing a live video earlier with Todd Medina and some other people, and they've been talking about peace. And this has been, I guess, a prominent part of this 1212 gateway. From what I understand, is this energy of peace, and they were describing it as this peach color, like a warm, soft kind of in between orange and pink, and sitting in the heart chakra. And this is really crazy because I just realized that I'm wearing
you're wearing pink
sunstone, and the sunstone is between orange and pink, so that's really crazy. I did not plan that. So
that makes a lot of sense, though, because when the Divine Mother comes to me, and when that feeling of Mother Mary envelops me, I literally am in that rose energy, that pink, the high. That's what they tell me. It's like this high crystalline pink aura that I can't explain it. It's like it fills my room, it fills my soul. It's everywhere. It's as if I can feel it, sense it, smell it, taste it almost. I mean,
well, and isn't rose essential oil the highest vibration oil? Is that true, Alicia? You work with oils.
That's my understanding.
So I would have to say no.
Okay.
But it could,
so like that's not scientifically, that's me just working with feeling the vibrations in my hands. And and then after you're done, Bree, seeing we're talking about light language, now would be a good time. I have to put the codes into this batch, so we could just do it here.
Oh my God. What a perfect time, you guys. Whoever gets this batch, you guys, look out. Done.
We could all take turns and put codes in the batch.
Oh, this is what a great
I don't know if I can, how much lower I can get you guys so you can see.
That's so great. Wow. And you know, I just wanted to, when you say that about codes, and many people, when they're new to light languages, have asked me, what are codes? What are light codes? What does that mean? It's information, it's energy from our guides, it's mathematics, it's circuitry, it's the building blocks and the structure of all that is. It's the template reality. It's changing the molecular structure of something to make it higher vibrational or more to as we know, crystals hold information. They hold vibration. And what I will say though, that I have received from my guides about the rose information, about the rose itself, is that, and there's something else I want to say about the flower world as well, because of course we're talking about color and frequency and resonance, and how each flower has a different color, means it sings a different song, it has a different vibration, it has a different frequency. And that is why in the flower world, we use roses as the epitome of love, and each one has a different color, and each color rose stands for a different kind of love. And so you can look up the different ones. So depending on what essence and message you want to send, the color of the rose you choose it appropriately. But what I will say that above and beyond that about that is, I will say too that each one being different, I have been guided to different plants at different times for different reasons. And even Bashar had said one time to someone in an event that stuck with me, and they said to her, smell the smell. Have you ever smelled a hyacinth? And she said, yes. And he said, go to a hyacinth and smell the smell, because it will help you connect to your hybrid child. Something stuck with me. And with that, and as I began to spend more time in nature with the flowers, I began to understand the connection between me and frequency and color and light languages and our chakras and our hybrid children, our star families, our celestial beings, even the planets, the moon, the sun, and I started to really begin to understand the actual connection between all of these. And it's interesting that today equals 8, because these circuits, sacred circuits, were brought to us through Bashar, through Daryl Anka. And number 8 is flow. And this actually I did in 2015. So interesting that it's been 3 years since I drew this particular image. And now we're talking about 3 again today, and 33 in the master energy. And we were talking the other day about the 33 and how, and I was going to look this up earlier just to get some more information to share with you guys about the 33, but because it's so sacred, we have 33 vertebra, there's 30, it's the number 33 is so resonant. And then the 369 energy is so, I'm trying to think of the word. I am stumbling over my words today. It's so strange. Maybe I need a drink of water.
Okay. Should I
look at her.
What?
Yeah. So look at
that.
that.
Talk about the codes, and then we can.
So we were talking about the light codes. Thank you I digress. So all of these light codes from the sun, from the earth, from all of the plants, we started to realize that all of these are connected. And as we bring in this intention to raise the vibration of the earth itself and humanity, and we have begun to understand the power of these light languages, that it has to change the molecular structure of earth, of our water, our food, our relationships, of how we process information, how we look at the world, today has been about the master's perspective, about seeing things from a master's point of view, and the peace and the harmony that we feel when we do that. Because when we're doing that, we're seeing it from a place of love, of gratitude, and of joy. And everything is a light code. Every time we see repeating numbers, every time we see absolutely everything in our awareness is a reflection of light of source, which is filled with information, just like computers, that we can't even fathom the amount of information that computers can process now, that even just 20 or 30 years ago wasn't even. I was just telling Bree today about the magnificence of the difference in just the technology of mobile phones, and the difference of just going from one new phone to another, and how it expands what we can see with our naked eye. And now we can see the tree sprites, the water sprites. We can see the elementals. We can see things we couldn't see before, and colors, and feel what we couldn't feel before, and absorb it into our DNA and awaken what I still hear, junk DNA that is waiting for us to be awakened along with the earth and all of these beings beneath the earth, and awakening all of the other celestial and galactic beings who are awakening with us at different stages of their own ascension process. We think that they're just helping us, but what we don't understand is we're also being channeled. And it is time to begin to understand that channeling doesn't go just one direction, you guys. It is a constant flow of information.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I think I'm really glad you brought that up. And we should move into some activations for Alicia's anxiety balm next. But I just wanted to quickly say that I think right now we're at a point where the people who are already awakened, I think it's like the stepping up point now. It seems like a lot of people are talking about this, like stepping up into our next level, our roles,
absolutely.
New things. There's major shifts happening, especially with people who are awake.
Crazy too. Cosmic Christy, hey girl. Hey girl.
Yeah, we got some cool people in the house.
Yeah, totally.
I know that's another thing, you guys. I know things have been so crazy with this woman, with her work and my work and Bree's work. We are really, we're going to try to get our tea party scheduled. We're hoping to do it for the solstice. So for the winter/summer solstice, we're hoping to do our tea party. So we're trying to get our schedule together. So
that means stay tuned.
I'll keep you guys posted for that. So I wanted to remind you guys of that, with our buddy Gloria, who from Terra Teas, who sent us some amazing teas. So, I just wanted to throw that out there because I just thought of that. So, and Cosmic Christy, because we've been trying to get together with that girl too. So there's a shout out to you girls, you girl too, because she's our cosmic buddy. So if you guys haven't ever tuned in to Cosmic Christy's YouTube channel, she's like, hey girl. So love her, love your energy, girl. Yeah, we are all peas in the same pod. We are, I'll tell you. See, there I go. So I happen to pick up my Native Spirit Guide deck. This is my very first deck I ever got, and I happen to be. I came across this deck along with Bree. I think we discovered this together at the very same time in Arkansas at our Beyond Belief retreat. And that was the first time I had ever seen this deck. Our buddy Holly was doing readings for everybody, my sister Holly and my soul sister Holly, and she made us cry. She made us cry. She brought us to tears with the readings that she brought to us with all of her decks, and this one in particular. And you guys look at it. It's got the eagle. The eagle spirit, seeing from the master's perspective, the highest perspective from the animal kingdom, the avian kingdom. And I have all these feathers that I collect behind me on all of my walks. So we were talking about that today. So here we are in this Native American spirit, and how the three of us, as I started to mention earlier, were from the same area in the Great Lakes. So I was feeling this very strong energy, not just the Egyptian sister pyramid energy, but also that Native American, indigenous, that knowledge of carrying that information from the shaman, the shamana, the shikana, the ancient wisdom of all the spirits that brought that to us, and all of our ET friends who brought that information to them through their own reaching out to the stars, their own meditations, their own their own channeling. That's what I wanted to say. And how they knew how to work with the water and the sky and the earth and the elements. They knew how to speak to the trees and the elements. They knew how to speak to the waters. They knew how to bless things. They knew how to change the molecular structure through sound healing, drums, chanting, song, intention, love, gratitude, being in bliss. They understood these things. And that is the message I received today from the eagle spirit. That is the message I receive every moment I am out there. And so I'm feeling all of this divine mother energy, the balance of, here we are, the perfect balance too. We've got the 1133 energy. We have 33 vertebra. This is a representation of us as masters, of gods and goddesses. And embracing this as we approach the solstice. Here we are on 12/12. Happy birthday, my buddy Tammy. Today's her birthday. She's got the 33 vibe going for her today too. So happy birthday, my Sagittarian sister. So many beautiful synchronicities today. And so, but as we approach the solstice, now we've also got the 33 energy, you guys, the 3311 energy on the 12/21, approaching the solstice. So here we will again, girls. And that's why it was so important for me I was like, I kept hearing, you need to have a celebration on that night. And I thought, what perfect night if we can to do our tea party, celebrating the solstice, the winter solstice on the north and the southern, and and to have that balance, the winter and the summer solstice. So how beautiful is that? Talking stick. There we are, you guys. So this is here we are right now as we bless these beautiful brews. We hold our talking sticks. Here we are, you guys, our kyanite, our Indian kyanite. The three of us women here in this room are holding our kyanite, our talking sticks, and we are bringing our light languages. We're bringing our light codes. Just as millions and billions of data travel through light, travel through sound, travel through spirit, there is no boundaries. Just as our animal spirits speak to us. We know this from our beloved pets, these spirits that have joined us, each of us. I have Ranger, my dog. Both Bree and Alicia have felines. So we've got this feline and canine energy, Syrian energy, the star Sirius, the people who brought to us the building blocks, the pyramids, they brought to us the sacred geometry. Here are talking sticks, our light languages, bringing this information through of divine wisdom and placing it in the sacred brew. My whole body is just really buzzing, you guys. What a perfect throat chakra presentation for right now, and everything that we've been talking about and opening up the portals. It's as if everyone who touches everything that's in your lab is just going to be like, you know what I mean? And everything in my room. And even you guys, when I walk on the earth and I'm making these videos and I'm connecting with the seashells and they're telling me, I'm weeping because I'm hearing spirit guides telling me, you have no idea the power of what you are doing and how you're changing the seashells and the stones beneath your feet and the sand and the water and the sky. They're like, if you only knew the power that you had, you would never doubt yourself. You would never doubt your power. You would never doubt your ability. If you could only see yourself as we see you. I mean, I weep just in the humility of what I'm hearing. And I think, wow, why can't we believe this about ourselves? And this is what we came to bring to each other, didn't we?
Here, Wendy, I have a great example of what light language activations and codes can do. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. So that's what light language and activation codes can do.
Wow. That act.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Did
Yeah.
that change the color of into a triangle in that salve?
Yep. Yep. And remember, every once in a while I send you ones. We like after the activations, we get them with like animals, totems, like different things. But I saved this one because it's like a moon. I don't know. It's like a moon.
It is. It's like the new moon that I put. Oh my God, you guys. I just posted pictures yesterday on Facebook of the new moon through my camera. And if you turn it upside down, it looks just like that, Alicia. And then the pyramid part that, oh my God. And then if you turn it the other way, it looks like a pyramid. Dudes.
That's so awesome. And everybody should be doing this with their water, with, you know, everything. Put your own in it.
Here's my water.
Change the structure, give it something to do, like tell it what you want it to do, because they're just waiting to vibrate differently at your command. You just have to believe in yourself enough to do it.
And talking stick. I can't believe it. We're talking about throat chakra and light languages, and we pulled talking stick, and all three of us have our Indian kind.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you for showing that, Alicia. That's really freaking
It's very powerful. I mean,
all right, so
okay, let's do this, girls. Okay.
So this is what I'm doing right now is that we're making anxiety balm with the holidays. Like we can't keep.
Oh my God, you guys! It's 6:51 p.m. Central Time. All three of us are in the Central Time Zone. 651-111.
It's time. It's totally time.
Let's do this.
All right. So basically what I'm going to do is we have it all made. All the ingredients are organic and like blessed by me and all that stuff. But now what we're going to do, now that the ingredients have had a chance to sit, we're going to put codes into them. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to tell it exactly what we want it to do. So we want it to help people with their anxiety. We want it to like spread the love. We want people to believe in themselves, you know, like all that stuff. So all you have to do is think about what you want to send out to the world, and then feel the energy in your hands. And then you can either speak it or, you know, think it in your head. You don't have to do the light language. But this is how I do it. So one hand goes in the pot. I can feel the energy like flowing.
I can too. I can feel it from here, Alicia. I'm not kidding.
Okay, so these are the codes I'm putting in today. Do shukotaya to tataya to tataya tata na kututia tata tata do tatia tata 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 kutiata na shiku shulho tata shna pujuna tadio ashkatu tu katatio tata tiana tata tu shikutu to tatai tata to koto to tatai 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 kata tata to na te kutu to shunuto shuhana sukuas kuash gulu juna tata kubujia tata kushutuni Kushatahi, Kulushaho, Huashukwana Hata, Kualihu Hanata, Ikushutu, Buklunoju, the Danaka, Shutu, Tahayata, Budu, Tana, Tata, Kutu, Tadai, Tato, Tana, Tati. Nasha, namaste.
Yadoshe. Wow.
So do you guys want to add your codes?
Oh, heck yeah, girl. Oh, go, Bree.
That was so powerful. I have like energy.
I know. I got the biggest rush.
Oh, well, okay. I have my Lemurian crystal. I think it's
awesome.
It wants to be a part of this.
Please.
Ki ne te sio ho hoa she ne auto so hoa ha she ne hio ho hoa hane te. Kau hane o so hoe she au roho to hoe she ya nao se he nao se ere he a hao se auto sho hoa o shaka ara anao te si o so she aun to so to kosh ontor au se ere te siao no to shokoto oa hanta haya haun te hisiara au she he na o roe atao se au e te au soa Inyoto anyatao searea siokoshe autasea.
It's beautiful. My fingertips are vibrating like crazy.
So am I. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Oh, do I have my flashlight here? Oh, I do. Hang on just a second. I'm just gonna scooch just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Oh, of course, it's out of batteries. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
Can you guys see this? Wait, no, you probably can't because the light's too bright. Never mind.
Wendy, is that the, no way. Oh, it's okay. It's a snake. Cause I was going to say, I can't tip this one over yet because it's still liquid, but there is like the infinity circle, just like that.
Oh my God.
And I was going to mention
oh, you know what? Let me do it sideways. Maybe if I do it sideways, you guys, I don't know if, can you see there? Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you guys see the alien face?
Kinda.
Yeah, I see it now.
You have to have the light behind it in order to see it clearly. I'm trying to mess with my light so that I can see. Yeah. I have to keep talking so I can see myself.
It was very brief.
This is actually, it's very interesting that I happen, and this is a complete accident, you guys. I happen to wear this color today. This necklace was given to me as a birthday gift just a couple of weeks ago, and very weird synchronicities with that also had to do with a psychic. That the woman who created this was also a psychic and a spiritual teacher and a healer. And it just happened that at the right place at the right time. And it was interesting when she gave this piece to my son to give to me as a gift, he came across her by accident. She has a pyramid and 111 on her business card. That happens to be my street. That happens to be my street address. But it's interesting because also for November, the birthstones are this yellow topaz and blue topaz and turquoise. So Sagittarian energy, November energy. So I was guided to wear this today to amplify the Sagittarian Jupiterian energy because of it sitting in our galactic center, because Jupiter is the largest planet of our solar system. So we are literally, I was told, creating right now the higher vibrational solar system for Taraha, the new Earth. It's being created right now with all of us. Now, this piece I was guided to show you, and it's another synchronicity because a friend, this gentleman who created this beautiful art, his name is Miguel Mendonça. He is an author of several books, Meet the Hybrids, Being with the Beings, We Are the Disclosure, parts 1 and 2. That is the name of his YouTube channel as well. And he has an Etsy shop where he creates this beautiful glass. And he and I had become friends through Jacqueline Smith, another light language linguist who also happens to be a dear friend of mine and Bree. And so it was actually Miguel who brought Jacqueline and I together. And then I brought Bree and Jacqueline together. So it's very interesting. He and I just exchanged an email a couple of days ago because we want to get together because I want to show you guys his amazing, his alien art. And this actually took a long time for him to figure out how to get this alien face. And there's a whole story behind it, which he will tell you. And so that's another thing we've been wanting to get our schedules together to hang out, to talk about his glass, and he creates some amazing stuff. So I will put his links, in our comments and stuff below, so you guys can see his stuff on his Etsy shop, as well as, of course, Alicia's Etsy shop. And so I was guided to share this tonight because look at the colors, you guys. And then the spiral, the symbolism of flow, the blue and the yellow chakra energy, the opening up, that connection between our solar plexus, our heart center, our throat chakras, and very small. If you guys could only know how these are created, it's just amazing. I bought 2 of his pieces because they're so amazing. And the stuff he's created since that time, wait till you guys see it when we do the hangout. I just can't wait. But there's very small parts of this that also, as they combine together, the yellow and the blue, they create this beautiful green around the swirl. So it's amazing how he figured out how to do that. So he and I have talked many times about the light languages and putting light languages in his glass work, and how he puts his energy into his glass work. And so everything that all of us create We have to remember, even a thought never existed in the frequency of your alchemy. Maybe the thought's not a new thought, but as soon as you think it, you've added your element to the puzzle. Nothing is the same. And I have all these this sacred geometric energy around us to remind ourselves that we are the masters. We hold the keys. Here's our keys, our antique keys again. And I think it's funny that I used a blue cup tonight too. Throat chakra energy, this green, blue solar plexus, really, really sharing our sun, our soul. And even Bree and I were talking about that earlier, how we just feel this fire within us to want to share and be open and be free and be vulnerable and stop caring and comparing and just being and being alive and knowing that you are unique for a reason. This is what the master class is all about remembering you're equal, you're gods, you're goddesses, you are the creators of an amazing reality, and to remember in grace and gratitude and humility, but to empower yourselves to know that it's true. And we wouldn't be even together today, any of us, or anytime you watch this. Everything is now. Onnaya noa soyana ke anaya ko. Ayanahi onnaya noa sa yonala. Oh, nayalo noya kelani hayalo anuha enayano asulaki ayashe nalahi ano aku onayala nahilo moru ayanashiku nayahi nayala kiatore shelaki naya layanahi nihayanasata seme kiawa inamasata se. So bere shonari alongari ashore ke langa so mete shia sonari andoro kurumba carriera langiera sonoria somariando shonkiara goyandar ke kia the simariando sopogora gadia shnotea semea nepi Misea simbashi ingaya liando reambo goranda rea sanasela konya o salo lama la yana kela korea sapake sheshe shamiana teke shamana kiano da belando de sheba goyara ejela zambia jabagyara zobaja jianda kolianza zbalianda regiza majera kozo zabejana giliando remera shajamba reasana meratranda riando reazargelia sobarasha regila raguela yadna ke alondo de shabalianda ke shahanga meseta simosetache metalintera ne meyane ki payara meshara seteri Mikiaya nibare seta se mahela ni taraki pesesa samarshi payama lambiara koryaka hisa simarshore ki manase Miesani shakaliana rikila himala goemare teshana soko miana miteshana setokia mokora Imasose sameteshanese samboya kalale la percore la sonotoria shana kiletose metoke pashatako mitana meseto samasho lo mora kokoa masolo shela le piero coriambo de asobagi lo coria no paro mokoreshe neseno sapashe O matero kombala maewa. Mohelo kamba senese. Mit onta. Ingali andore samora kishinese. Itela samosote sampakelete kandlita samosho. Mobora nante balijajame gere zizana. E onko yasa toba onki yasa toba antaria ba enlako iho shopa antaria soba okushana ba antaria amal yokoa. O onko isha shapi antoria soba entiasa sapi antaria unta preso soba kalokoa. Huma shukwa huma hasu shama alunko sukwa haku paya nogoruanga sadogo bahasha. Sengesa sopalangandera. Nasha yembara sonore, matarisha nore lambaga. Noha, la seno, naria. Nadarisha na, batera kobara, sosha, dera, mese. Shemora sanate. Mianoa kaliamba sanaso, somo sanate, lokolanka, sanaselo maya. Mania se anaya loko anaya leana yela kashi ayana se ala mora la ko nora namayana na ke nora la. Niasho, niako, pasuno. Nisheno sonetela samasano kwala ke. No torisono samala malo koramakshe. Kalokoya. Natena sala. Shinati inayana. Adama Eva la mojo boja kanaso. Mamara kolanda bakalo kono sanate. Sanoso, sanoso. Alo sole. La lo solomba la li lanuko. Nashani kiesena so kamarote. Nashianate kamito. And we are love. Well, you never know what's going to happen, you guys.
I have some. I wanted to like respond to you to the whole thing.
I know.
But okay, when you were saying the angels' names, I was thinking, dang, that's like the most beautiful Elohim language that I've heard yet. So yeah, that was beautiful, very beautiful.
Thanks, guys. I'm all a buzz. How y'all feeling out there in YouTube land?
Me too.
That was amazing. Yeah. Wow.
Mbushota sakua hanata sikututulu jonata yako bo ototo bojonata kolo short haya hanasitu kubomo bojona satsa kwa shatani tu golajana mosototayaka kwa shatahaya nasitu bu ulujo matakaya nata washata sukuno dona tataka kushoto moso naleapo kaliototo nadatai do no shoto boa hanata rashu kwapa shikiata tuanata ikititi tototai 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 anata kwasa koshu kuonoto mosa tateato lahana moso ashala misi koto ana ra esa namaste.
It is good to sing your own song. It is beautiful and perfect to sing your own song. Yet isn't it grand to sing together? For there is nothing like alchemy. There's nothing like the song of oneness, of creating something beautiful and new with a new voice, new voices together, new energies together. As each and every one of you interact with each and every one of you, you'll begin to feel and see the strands the songs that you have sung together in so many times, in so many nows. And yet, isn't it beautiful to sing your own song and to know that you are whole and that you are one? And isn't it beautiful that we gather in this way? For I am alchemy. I am the energy and the essence of alchemy. For that is what I came to bring, the gift of alchemy. Wow. Thank you, Alicia.
So like I was thinking at first, oh, I think Wendy's just gonna get her next like download in English and she's gonna say it in English. And I'm like just doing my thing and I'm like, this is really beautiful. And then halfway through, I'm like, wait a minute, I think she's translating what I was
Actually, guys, it just turned 7-11, and that's like Bree's, like our favorite number. Bree's number 7. I'm 11. So, and 7-11, you guys, that's the lucky numbers, right? Isn't that what we're, wow.
That was
And
like
I just heard, I hear it too. 7-11. That's funny because 7 + 1 + 1 actually equals 9. And isn't that interesting? The 3, 6, 9.
Or it could be 7 + 1 is 8 and 7 + 1 is 8.
Well, see, oh my God. See, isn't it interesting?
That's alchemy right there.
That's alchemy right there, you guys.
It's true. That was amazing, Alicia. I'm both of you, Wendy's translation. I was feeling, I don't know, your languages always activate stuff in me every time I hear you talk. Well, but everybody.
Ooh, and Cosmic Christie says 7-11 is tribe numbers too. Ooh. Yeah, baby.
Tribe numbers. Wow.
What's up, girl? Man, I love her energy too. I can feel her through the screen. And so, it's Bree's turn because we have to complete the circle. So
hang on just 1 second, Bree. So okay, so it should have made sense that you were translating mine when you said something about like in this now. Do you know what I mean? Like the now's like I should have been like, oh wait a minute, yeah, that's probably me because the now's now because everything's now. Right?
Because everything's now. Yeah, that's one of Alicia's. If you check out some of our events from before, that's Michael Jackson's. Well, everything's now is now. Everything's now is now.
That's not my thing. That's Michael's thing. We talk a lot. We talk a lot. We're
anyway. Well, yeah. And tomorrow night, my buddy Will on Reiki with Will on his YouTube channel, he's going to be doing his Thursday night light language and Aquarian fire meditation. So tomorrow is going to be really great too. Very powerful. So check him out too. I'll put his link down there too. My buddy Will, I always try to catch him when I can. It's always nice to come in and just relax in his hangouts too, and just be part of the, part of the energy and walk through the journey myself too. So it's kind of fun to share light languages together too. So, wow, you guys. Yes, I'll talk. Go for it, Bree. I feel like we need to have a conversation like the three of us. I feel even in that, and something I want to explain about light languages too, that even though like that, just that short little sentence, if you will, something I want to explain about that, which is why they wanted me to share that with that brief statement, is because that actually had a whole bunch of stuff in there that I could speak for 5 minutes, but yet each symbol or each little sound that she just made carried a whole packet of information. So what I was seeing and feeling and hearing was, this has been so long in the making. And this something like, and it was almost in a way a private conversation between her and I too, because it was like, this has been so long in the making. This has been a dream come true. If only everyone knew, how long this has been brewing. And it was funny because how Alicia's brewing something and you and I have been brewing, and how long this now has been brewing. It's kind of interesting how that all came together. Just in those couple little things that you said, it was as if you were conveying this message to me.
I feel that. Yeah. And my body feels like it's plugged into a light socket. So that's
and for those of you who are new, for those of you who are new to my channel, and maybe if you haven't seen several of our events, I've done several Galactic Gathering events, Galactic Gathering of Lights with Alicia and Bree. We've just explored lots of different subjects and subject matter and light languages and oracle readings and information and just personal stuff about how our journey and how all of this stuff relates to our day-to-day lives, and how does this affect us, and how does this help us, and how does it assist us, and what is this information? How do light languages help, and how do they bring us more open to more in all that we are? And for me, it's just really talk about masters and portals. Really, it began outside for me, and with the and out in nature, and it began many years ago, but you know what I mean? It's all, again, it's as Bree was just saying in the light language, she was saying it's been a long time coming. All of this, this moment, this now. It's just for all of us, when we say individually, because we're not really individuals, we're having an experience here on earth where we're here on earth where we're actually able, like nowhere else in the multiverse, where we're able to actually experience ourselves being a soul thing, being an individual, being not connected, being completely disconnected to everything, and having this veil of belief systems that are the only thing preventing us from anything. Fears are belief systems, that are a veil. And so I really believe that this energy, this master class that we're all in right now, because we've discussed this many times, that if you're here in this now and you've agreed to be here in this crazy now, it's because you are a master teacher. You are here to teach the teachers and pave the way to this new vibrational earth in whatever way that excites you, because whatever excites you is your gift. And comparing yourself to another, even if they do the same thing. I was thinking about that the other day, and we were talking about that the other day. How many Chinese restaurants are there? How many doctors are there? How many lawyers? I mean, how many of everything? How many of everything are there? We don't all resonate with the same frequency. So that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. They're different. They're unique. And we resonate with different frequencies at different times for different reasons. And so this goes, and this goes for anything. I mean, you could say, well, I'm going to keep staying with this doctor, even though I do not, or this person, or this relationship, or this job, or this place I live. I'm going to stay here, just because I've devoted so much energy, but even though we've got to be able to let go and go with the flow and be okay that when that thing has served us, when we have gained the wisdom through the experience, it's time to let it go and let something new in.
Yeah, I think 2018 has been big on that, releasing and letting stuff go that no longer serves us. At least for me, it's been really huge.
And when we say what doesn't serve us, what does that mean? It doesn't make you happy anymore. It doesn't.
Before
it
was in resonance,
because we weren't the same before as we are now.
I want to add on to that, that what you had just said too about, when you resonate with something in the moment, and please guys, please don't judge yourselves. I want to say that we've been programmed to do lots of self-deprecating and everything deprecating things, but especially judging ourselves and other people. And like, I've spent a lot of time judging myself for you know, situations I put myself in, people I got myself involved with, things that I ended up, you know, and it's like, in retrospect, it's like, oh my God, like, oh my God. But in the moment, I felt like I truly, even though I knew it was not like, maybe good for me, or it was not something that I was going to be doing permanently, which was comforting because I wasn't happy about it. I knew that I was supposed to be there in that moment. I knew that I had to experience that. It was like my soul was telling me, it's okay. You know, this is supposed to be happening. So we can't judge ourselves. And if we do, you know, with love, I kindly recommend to turn those thoughts around and make them positive and make them more accepting of yourself and your path. I just really wanted to say that because I've given myself so much grief, and there's no, you know,
Yes. There's nothing more painful.
Necessary.
There is nothing more painful, is it, you guys, than lack of self-love. And, you know, that's really funny. And I'm being vulnerable in this moment with you guys really out here, because that is exactly today when I've been seeing these 11:11s, and even last night, and oh, that's what it was. When I very first saw the very first of the sliver moon, of the new moon, that was my moment. My guide said to me, make your wishes. And when I did so, my first wish was, I just want to love myself unconditionally. That's all. I want to know the bliss of being at peace with myself, of being accepting of myself, of knowing that every moment, even if it's something like we just were talking about, it's all about perspective. And how can I see this moment as being perfect for my growth? Because even if it's showing me something I don't want, how perfect is that? And so it's all about the master's perspective, the eagle's perspective, the God source angelic perspective, the seeing ourselves from the way we see our children, the way we see our pets, that we love them unconditionally, that no matter what we do, you know, we will never stop loving them. And that's how the Divine Mother and Divine Father feel about us. We are never not supported. We're never not loved. We're never alone. We're all one. We leave ourselves breadcrumbs in our own languages. And yet, even here are 3 examples of us who have gone beyond our own earth languages, because they no longer are able to express the multidimensional love that we feel, that we're connected to, that we are experiencing. We can't, there are no more English words in our language. And again, it's like, how do you explain to somebody who has no idea what love is? How do you actually explain it? And so it's not about explaining it. It's about experiencing it. And that's what this 2019 is going to be about, is about experiencing that completion, that feeling of completeness within oneself. That I've been looking for love in all the wrong places. I've been looking for confirmation and validation from everywhere else except for my heart and my own instincts. And I've been living through the veil of what I think everybody else wants, or what I believe is going to make me happy because it's going to make somebody else happy. That's crap. It doesn't work anymore. And it never will. Go ahead, girl.
I was gonna say I have to run, which totally sucks.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
No, but it's good. I'm glad I was able to join you guys for a little bit. But I was gonna say too, like with light language, I think speaking the light language has really put me in touch with my own truth and made me remember all that I am, or a lot of what I am, because it's always a work in progress and I'm always still learning. But I think it also by speaking my truth, whether I speak it in light language or whether I speak it in English, which light language is easier for me because it encompasses such a larger scope of feelings and words and vibrations. But that really helped me feel like it's okay to be the unique me that I am. And so I think I owe a lot to my light language and my own activations, because once you speak light language, like, you activate yourself as well. And so, yeah, it's all good. So thank you for having me, Wendy, even though I can't stay the whole time.
I'm glad you were able to come by, though. I mean, it's all impromptu.
Thank you for the activations. I'm
feeling pretty powerful about that brew you got going.
I was packing them up, and see, here's a face. Oh, I can't get that one off the table. Here's I don't know if you guys can see it. I kind of got to get an angle, but I packed up a Egyptian eye. I packed up a Sphinx. I packed up a there was another one that I packed up.
You mean in the batch that you just made, these shapes came to the surface.
So tell everybody just really quick, what are you actually making there? What kind of balm is that?
We're making anxiety balm, which is my own recipe based on, like, they didn't call it anxiety historically. You know, they call it nervousness, or like.
Do me a favor, and I'm just going to say it on air because you got to go. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Pick 3 of them out.
Yeah.
And set them aside.
Okay.
From today's batch, because I want each of us to have one. So you and I'll get together and I'll buy them from you. So just set them aside, and we'll take care of the energy exchange later. I felt really strongly that the 3 of us should each have one.
Bree,
I know she was going to ask, weren't you?
Alicia, I was going to look them up because I'm like, that's not something I could use in my life right about now. So
and so okay, so let me tell you guys the story about this real quick. So I was asked by a fellow medium, a friend of mine, she said, my team keeps telling me you need to make an anxiety balm. And I was like, okay, but like historically, they don't have anxiety balm recipes. Like, could I make it? Yes. Is it a historical thing? Not really. Like, they just throw orange water at you and they're like, hey, it'll cure it. And so I meditated on it for quite a while. With the help of my team and my guides, I put this recipe together. And it was for a little girl that this family was having problems with. And not only did it help calm her down, like, she was able to deal with some of the medications she was on, like, able to deal with that better, but it also helped her sleep as well. So it was just a really nice confirmation. And to me, that's so important to have the healing properties, you know, with them. That's even though we can't talk like that. So, like, I'm not a doctor. This is all, you know, use at your own risk type stuff.
It's all energetic. Right? That's really interesting, though, that you went with your instincts and your intuition, and you alchemized something that didn't exist before, and you made up your own recipe. Yeah. And yeah, she's got all kinds of really great products, and I can't wait to try them myself. Actually,
so now we can have a tea party with anxiety balm, right?
Yeah, there you go.
It's totally just like calm and chill.
The calmest tea party you'll ever go to.
Exactly.
I don't know, though. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if Alicia and I could ever be calm.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Wendy.
Calm either.
Wendy. Calm and Wendy.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys off with my blessing, or I'm gonna leave.
Please do.
I'm gonna do a blessing for you guys. Okay. Okay. Let me just get myself focused here. Oh, here's a snake.
Oh my gosh.
I'll set that one aside.
Okay. Wow. That's profound.
Let's see. Nashokwala hisuku mojada dual war bojugana dizugulu joba the gola hata kato shokwala nituku onopot no totoka na tata. Kulo toko na taia toto mataia ka a. Moshoto ho. Lashu kototo mo te atakhala shuna. Nuza gua tata. Mo ubu junati ko la shua hati sukonati. Makiatu ba alata. Tututu ngati otoko la tatatai kototo. Tatiana tataka tatiata to totota tatiata tata Tatiata no to tatiaka na to tatiata tatiata ono shuto to teata tatiata nasahana sulu shua hanatisu motu katata tutoto tatata tototo tatiato tatiata to tatiata to tatiata tata to tata tusu kushua hanasa ushula motiata Poshata Sunahala. Namaste.
Holy cow. My ears are like going boo, 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 and my fingers are going boo, boo.
We're putting a little bass in the
dude. I'm just like
all that. I don't even know that. The subwoofer.
That's how I feel like it's.
Oh my god!
Holy cow!
I love you guys, beautiful sisters.
Woo, love you, girl. We'll talk to you later.
Everybody out there, sending my love. Much love.
Thank you.
Much love. See you later, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad Alicia was able to stop by. That was a blast. Oh my God, you guys. How awesome is that? That all of us, me and Bree, and all of you guys that got to watch this and be here, every one of you is in that balm. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah. That I can't believe those images. I would like to see her take photos if she hasn't already closed them up.
I mean, well, having a lot of people, and you and I've talked about this where we've experienced too, where after you have a crystal for a long time, they begin to literally change. They, they actually change their structure. They change color. I've had clear crystals that have changed their shapes since, so. But of course, wouldn't that stand to reason though? Because if we really are truly not abiding, if we truly understand the laws of creation and physics, we understand that if really, really, moment by moment, we're creating a brand new reality, billions of times per moment, we can always bring ourselves back to the now and remember that anytime we start to veer off and start having that self-doubt or trepidation or fear or self-loathing or whatever it is in that moment that's not of our highest vibration, if we can remember to bring ourselves back in the now and go, wait a minute. If I'm new every moment, then this is a choice I'm bringing with me for some form of expansion, for some wisdom. But I have to ask myself, do I still need it? Am I finished with the information? Have I received the information and the wisdom from the experience that I no longer need this anymore to believe that I need to vibrate with me anymore? That if we truly are new, we are always in a state of perfect healing, but it's always, always going to be about our vibrational belief system. Always. Woo!
Yeah. Wow. I think
this is just incredible.
Yeah, there's today's energy is
okay, this is really interesting, you guys, because this is the gateway deck. I didn't tell you what the other deck is. The Native Spirit deck from Denise Linn. This is the gateway deck from, I think is this also Denise Linn? Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. And it's interesting because there's a lotus, a fish, and she just said about a snake. Look at that, you guys. And I don't think it's a snake necessarily, but nonetheless.
I feel like grace and peace go very well together today.
And as many of you know, as many of you know, if you've been with me for a little while, that is one of the things I use as a salutation, if you will. I'm always, because I when I am in this place that I feel like I am in that state of grace, and in the actual essence of grace and gratitude. And so I've used that. It was like something that just came to me one day because that's how I was genuinely feeling. And now I use it all the time. In grace and gratitude, I remain in service to that which brings me my highest joy and excitement. By doing that, I serve the all in the highest that I can in that moment and every moment that I'm capable of in that moment. And that is the best that I can do and be in that moment. And if really we can remember that, it's as if the physical things, the physical pains, the relationships, the jobs, the beliefs that we're tied to things that aren't good for us, that because it's somehow we think it's the lesser of the evils. It's not. It is the thing that creates the dis-ease, the ill-at-ease, the lack of peace and harmony within us when we are not fulfilling our highest joy and excitement. So when people ask, well, what is my path? What is my destiny? What is it? It is, what is your highest joy and excitement in that moment? And are you sharing it, just like Bashar said, to the highest degree that you can without any expectation? This is where we get lost, is the expectation of, like Bree said earlier, she knew that in that moment, even if it was, and I can attest to this too, I've had plenty of jobs that I knew were not the end all be all. They were not, but I knew they were what I needed in that now to gather what I needed. And I knew that if I believed, and I have this behind me, you guys, believe and be grateful. I knew that if I stayed in gratitude and if I focused on the fact that I was being grateful for the existence I was having in that now, even if it was really unpleasant, and believe me, you guys, I did not have a pleasant, necessarily journey all the time. It wasn't like that. And so I was also emerging into grace and understanding that I have to love and honor myself, and that I open my soul to my own grace. And really, I think that that's really when we say, what is our path? What is our journey? What is our destiny? I really think that's what that is opening ourselves to our own grace. Because when you see your own grace, you see the absolute perfection of your existence, yet you see it, you feel it in this place of humility that I am so powerful, that I have been given this gift and I'm going to use it with respect and honor and dignity and integrity and grace. And integrity is, again, nothing more than integration, that I'm going to speak and act and flow through life in a place where I'm acting from this place where I'm resting in harmony, where what I'm saying and doing is in the best interest of my heart, my body, my mind, my spirit, my growth, my path, and that it's always perfect. And that if it doesn't feel perfect, it's because you believe something about yourself that isn't true. And it's just to let you know, you're just believing something, that you need to see it from another perspective in order to see its divinity, in order to see its perfection. And as soon as we can begin to do that in every moment, moment by moment, and come back to the now, come back to the now, come back to the now, we're able to see the power that we have in that moment, that really we are changing our past and we're changing our future simultaneously right now. Phew, we should probably get going. I've been hardly eaten today.
Oh yeah, you mentioned.
But you know what? Sometimes my guides, and I'll say that out, sometimes my guides are like, I feel like that, like I'm living on air and love. And they're telling me, you know what, today it's okay. Just for now, for these few hours, it's okay, because we got you. We got your back. and we're going to give you the energy that you need. And boy, I felt it, and I hope you guys could feel it. And I'm not going to keep everyone all night. Bree and I both have stuff that we need to do. So I appreciate Bree and Alicia and all of you for being with us tonight in our impromptu galactic gathering of lights, light language lounge and oracle. And for the last card of the evening, I wanted to pull 3 cards just for the 33 and and just see if Bree's got any last final comments, messages, light language blessings while we ask our guides and spirits and thank our native spirits, our ancestors, our galactic guides, our angels for being with us today, as we are all representing right now the infinite languages of lights.
Ni au tau sao seretia, han tau sao ke shiar autos onoto, ka ni hisio sho mania kisi. Look at my beautiful tank drum. I would like to show.
Oh, can you give us a little strum?
I can give a little strum.
Would you?
Not to take away from whichever card I just saw you pull.
No, it's in perfect timing. And actually, if I would have thought about it earlier, I would have had you do that for the batch of anxiety bombs. So that's okay because everything's now. So here you go, anxiety bomb.
It is okay. Here you go, anxiety bomb. This is for you, man. Yeah. Forewarning, I'm not too good at this yet. I'm still
It's
practicing.
okay because it's all about the now.
It's all about the now. Yeah. That's not vibrating things too bad.
Oh,
sound okay?
That was so beautiful. It sounded like the angels were in my heart.
The angels are in your heart. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It made me want to, it actually made me, I was trying to, it just made me want to sing to it, you know? It was just so beautiful. I was like, all of a sudden I heard, okay, me and Bree got to make some light language music to the hand pan drum.
I know. Well, this is what I do all day long. I just sing to myself constantly. Yeah. But I need to work with this thing more. I want to get one of those hand pans. Oh, this is a tank drum.
Tank drum, yeah. Here, do it.
It's actually, this is made from a recycled propane tank. So they take the bottom
of I've seen them actually make them on.
And then they put it, it's amazing. And then they weld in these.
The
actual.
I've actually watched the videos of how they make them. It's pretty amazing, you know?
Yeah. The hand pan is the one that I want. I want a hand pan, or it's also known as a hang drum.
The hung. Yeah, the hung. Yeah.
The hang drum.
But yeah, you're right. I forgot that is the other name.
I'm going to have one of those someday.
Ever since and it's interesting because when the hang drum first started kind of gaining popularity, I remember someone played it for Bashar in a Bashar event, and he said, right now, I will tell you, he said, that is the highest frequency vibration instrument you currently have on your planet.
I believe it fully.
That is what he said. And that struck a chord with me. And pun intended, because I knew that moment somehow I had to have one, you know, and I was okay.
I know that there are galactic. I agree. I know that there are galactic races that have instruments like that. So
as soon as he said that, something, and it's interesting how then more and more people began to play them, and so as we play them, especially when we play them like it outside and outside on Gaia, at the water, at the beach, at the mountains, at the seas, every single thing we do changes, every single thing, and its vibration. And so I want everybody to really understand what they're trying to tell me, convey right now is that we as humans still do not we do not appreciate and value our power. As creators, that we still do not even grasp the fact that our intentions create our reality. We still don't really get it. And just like I'm hearing Tesla say, until you see the world as vibration and frequency and resonance, it's going to open up a whole new world to you. And isn't it interesting how somebody can take and create just an instrument, a physical instrument that was somebody's thought that became a thing, that then we have this extraterrestrial channel come to us and say, oh, by the way, that's the highest vibrational frequency instrument you currently have on your planet. I mean, so we don't understand the power of that we have with the alchemization. And even I am just now beginning more and more receiving from my guides, the downloads about how I can use these symbols. I can create a symbol for a person in a private session, and we can create an intention literally with that symbol. And with that symbol, we can create the very frequency of the intention. That's how powerful this stuff is. And yet we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of how we can use this information collectively for our own healing, for human collective consciousness, for the vibration of the planet, everything. I speak light languages to my plants. I mean, we've talked about this so many times. We have just begun to understand. And, right before Bree pulled up the drum, the card that I flipped over, and isn't it interesting that today is the 33 and all, because number 27, which equals 9, the spark of the divine, spark of divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am a part of creation. The pink, guys, the pink, Bree. We were just talking about the pink energy earlier, and this whole card is all the pink energy, the divine mother, the divine feminine, the pink crystalline, higher crystal energy that we were just discussing earlier. And we're talking about the roses, the rose chakra, the rose quartz, and the roses being symbols of love. Flowers, hyacinth, the hyacinth, even Bashar said, the hyacinth has a very vibrational frequency to it. It will help you. It would help. He was guiding her to help her connect with her hybrid family through the hyacinth. So color, vibration, sound, all of it is for us to connect to higher versions and higher understandings of ourselves, to actually reignite the divine spark within us and recognize that we are a part of creation, that we are a mirror of creation. We are that divine spark. And I really think that is a perfect, third card, to bring into this triangle today. And it's funny because how even the back of this deck, this is the conscious spirit deck, and the back of this card, I've showed this several times in my videos, how much I love this card because it just absolutely represents everything. Our Merkaba, the chakra system, how we are every color and every rainbow, and we are, the divine, and we are connected as above, so below, that what we think becomes. It's even got the planets and the angel wings and the sacred geometry.
I love that artwork.
There's something about this deck that it's like my go-to. It's like, and because I love it so much, because it also has numbers on it. And so I feel that connection to the numerology and the sacred geometry. And, you guys, now I shuffled this deck, and the next card was 11. Water elementals, Syrian energy, Sirius Yael Shikani Sacred Circuits. I drew that 3 years ago. Water elemental energy. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life.
Wow.
Spirit told me I had to flip it over. Sorry, guys. That's the way it goes. You cannot make this crap up. I'm sorry. And the dolphin energy, Cetacean Nation, Bashar. And you know what, Bree? The very first image I got when you started playing that drum, I saw you playing it on the beach to the dolphin and the whale. And you have, what is that, a dolphin or a whale?
It's a dolphin.
Oh my God. See? You can't. And Bashar's birthday's on 11/11. Bashar's birthday is 11/11.
Now that's pretty cool. I'm going to need to get me a plane ticket.
So when I heard Bashar was his birthday was on 11/11, and I was birth path number 11, and I was like, I knew the moment I heard his voice for the very first time, everything started connecting and downloading, and I thought, oh my God, this is my family. I'm going to be doing this one day. And I was just writing furiously in my Bashar book, in my Ascension Journal, as I call it, and which I'm not even sure where it's at, but that's okay. But it was like, I knew I couldn't take it down fast enough that I would be learning and teaching and the downloads and the information and just the weeping and because I thought, is this real? Could this really be happening to me? And yet I knew without a shadow of a doubt, it was real. You know, it's funny because I was even guided a couple times to put my rings and this key, as strange as this may sound, in here and put my jewelry in here. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. But something about that and what that just did to this key, I don't know, but it's all about sound, vibration, and resonance and frequency. Even if you can't explain it, but you're feeling it, go for it. Because I started this light language channel petrified, didn't know what I was doing, never made a video in my life, never uploaded nothing, wasn't on YouTube, wasn't on Facebook, wasn't on nothing. I didn't know anything about social media. And yet I heard the bell I heard them say to me, it's time, wake up. It's time. And yet, as petrified as I was, and I want to thank all of you who have been with me from that day one of those first videos, and how thank you all of you who have told me how much from the beginning you've watched me metamorphosize and change and evolve, and I've done it before everyone's eyes. And I don't go back and watch my old videos because I'm all about now. And yet every now and then somebody will comment on something and from a year or 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. And it's like, wow, you know, that resonates even today. I feel it today. It's new and it's here and it's now, and it doesn't matter when it is because everything's now. And so I wanted to thank all of you for today, for being here with us today in this alchemization. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, all of you. And all of our guides today have been together in this now together, creating this that never existed before. And whenever you watch this, whenever you see this, it's our now together. And as soon as you turn on the video, something new has been created, a new timeline, a new version of you, a new version of me, a new version of reality. And even though we don't understand this yet, we know it. We know it with every fiber of our being. As soon as I heard this information, this universal truth that rang, that harmonic chord within me that I knew was my harmonic chord vibration of that pure unconditional love, I cried just for the knowing of it, for the experiencing of it, for the thanking that I was able to experience. I was able to experience something so magically beautiful that I've never felt before in my life, that I never felt about myself before, that I never felt about my existence, and about my own experience, my pain, my decisions, my choices, all of it. Everything that Bree even was talking about today, about beating ourselves up and about the choices that we made and the decisions. And when you remember that it's an experience, and we are so powerful that we can have an experience of something and simultaneously see it from the observer's point of view, from the master's perspective, and we can also share it with all that is. And therefore, we are able to actually, in a new way, experience things from every one of these me, myself, and the I perspectives simultaneously, and no longer needing to die to transition in order to ascend. That, my friends, is magic. That is what we came to do together. Wow, what a powerful day. This truly has been the master's class. This really has been a master vibration day for me, for all of you. I really feel we've walked through a master corridor today. And again, remember, everything's a permission slip, even these dates, even all of this. We gave permission to each other to be together today in this way, in this now, to remember our divine spark and to ignite it within each other. Don't you agree, Bree? And even if you don't, that's okay, because you can tell me that too, because all perspectives are perfect. And remember, you guys, there is nothing in creation that is less than you or greater than you, or that has power over you. You have power over you. Utterly, completely, and always. Always. You can perceive and have an experience of being powerless, of being overpowered, of being confused and scared and lost. But it's an experience. That's all. That's how powerful we are. Remember that. That's the master class. And you will have master over everything you do if you can remember that. And every day, every moment, as I veer off and get that sick feeling about something that I've done or said or experienced, I remember, oh, wait a minute. I'm a master. I'm a creator. I choose. It's happening for me, by me.
Yeah.
And I will no longer give my power away to anyone or anything again. I think that is a divine place to leave us today. And I thank all of you for being with us this evening. Sanasala se samakoreandorsho rumbokoya. And I'm just going to sit, and I think Bree and I wanted to spend this last 2 minutes as we approach the 8 o'clock hour, as we embrace this flow of the number 8 today, of the sign of infinity, and the idea that we are infinite, and that this is an infinite moment that we are all experiencing from a different perspective over and over and over again, simply from a different place on the one facet, the one crystal. So, Bree, if you wouldn't mind playing your drum as we exit out today and leave everyone in this beautiful vibration and frequency and whatever comes to us as we speak. And we'll just go off the air in 2 minutes at 8 p.m. and sign off. So thank you, all of you. Feel the energy and the beauty of this moment. And thank you in my own grace and gratitude for being with me in this now and every now. Whether it's the first time or if you've been with me forever, know that we have always been together. Thank you. Isiya Keshe Sanate Layamanako. You are infinite. You are loved and supported and guided infinitely. You always have been and you always will be. Sina, be in grace and gratitude for your existence. You are perfect and you are divine, and you are the reflection, the infinite reflection of grace, the infinite reflection of God. You are the infinite reflection of light. Yashone, Miyakola, Mahala, Namaste.